So usually how I start my mornings is just by making myself some oatmeal. It varies. Sometimes I do something else. I just use soy milk and some rolled oats. And I put this in the microwave for like, I would say 4-5 minutes. I then just slice up some peaches. These come in a can. I usually don't use these, but my dad bought some thinking that they would taste similar to when we were back home, but it didn't. So by themselves, I don't think they're that great, but once you eat them with oatmeal, they taste pretty good. And other toppings that I use is just raisins, which I'm about to run out of, and some chocolate chips. These are from the brand Nature's Promise. I usually do use another one. I use this other brand if I'm not using Nature's Promise. It depends on what I'm craving. Depends on what I'm craving that day. It's the Mega Chunks Semi-Sweet Enjoy Life brand. They look like these. They're so good. There goes the raisins. I do have to add a little bit of soy milk later. Ooh, that got foggy. Okay. I do have to add a little bit of milk later because it does get very thick, and I do not like it to be thick because once it dries out, it's too thick, and to me, like, that's just doesn't taste good. So, this is the finished product. It may look like a lot of chocolate chips, but just so y'all know, if y'all aren't even bothered by that, 19 pieces of this chocolate are about 80 calories. So they're probably about 19 or less. I assume like a little bit less than that. But yeah, I'm just gonna mix it up. It just gives it the sweetness because this doesn't have a lot of sugar. It's like 6 grams of sugar. I usually do not have peaches, these kind of peaches, on my oatmeal, but like I said, I had them, I had to use them. I ran out of bananas, ran out of blueberries and strawberries, so I usually try to stick with natural fruits, but this is what I have to eat today. We gotta do what we gotta do. So I then decided to just right before I eat my breakfast, I'm just gonna walk my dogs real quick so they can do their thing. There she goes, and there he goes. His name is Shorty, the black and white one, and that's Amber right there, who runs like a bunny. She's my little bunny, right? Aren't you my little bunny? Yes, you are. She's so happy. And these are the perks of waking up early. Okay, so now I'm just gonna enjoy my breakfast. Excuse my nails, I need to get them done. My breakfast, that's what it usually looks like, and I'm gonna do this discussion for my victimology class, because as a biosci major, you still have to take electives that aren't directly related to your major, but that's okay. I still enjoy this class. Oh, and peep my sticker, isn't that cute? I do want to be a dentist, guys, if you didn't know. I do want to specialize though in orthodontics, so we'll see how that goes. But for now, I'll then talk to you guys later. Okay guys, so I eventually just started taking my notes for my biometrics class. It is already in a pre-recorded lecture, so this is just a time lapse of me taking my notes. The lecture was about 37 minutes long, but I kind of sped up the process because I didn't want to sit there and listen to her voice for over 37 minutes. It just gets very tiring. So this is just time lapse. Hope you enjoy. Okay, so I'm currently done with my notes for biometrics class. This is how I take my notes for this class. These are not my best notes, to be honest. When it comes to this class, I feel like there's just so much talking that the professor does in the pre-recorded module. And so I just try to go as fast as I can. Today was the first day that I tried to speed up the Panopto recording. I did 1.25. So this is what it looks like. It's just black because when I look over these notes, I try to organize it the best way I can, because when she does hers, she does it on blank sheet of paper and that's it. And then I have to just go through it as she goes. So this is just what my biometrics notes look like, and I decided to put all the modules into one because it's just better to organize it this way per unit. So this is gonna be on our third exam. And so after I'm done, what I just do is, this is the Notability app, by the way, and let's see, these are my other notes, for example, for my aging and disease class. So these are a bit more like detailed, and there's just more pictures and whatnot, but that's just what the class consists of. And I just decided to put it on a separate sheet of paper, but you see I have to use other colors so I can just better organize it, because trying to read off like over 100 PowerPoints, or sometimes like 60, it's usually like 100, but if you compare to 18 pages, I mean, come on, that's way better. The stuff that I've done already. I was supposed to do this lecture on Monday, but obviously it didn't happen. Sometimes things like that happen. It's okay. I do want to register for classes for the fall, but unfortunately the system is not ready yet for us to register, but we'll be registering this month for sure. For fall 2020, it's gonna be senior year. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it went by fast though. Even though at some point I did feel like it was going slow, but now I feel like it's going way too fast. And I also have to set up my English paper that's due this Sunday. It's just a 2-page paper. It's not that difficult. It's a process analysis paper. And then I finished this morning that discussion that you saw me. It was for my victimology class. And so yeah, and now it's been a couple of hours since I last spoke to you guys, and now I just wanted to go over my little bullet journal. I made this myself, and here I got the template idea from Pinterest, and I just used my markers and whatnot to draw out kind of the whole week. Yet next time I'm gonna start from Monday through Sunday of that same week, because having Sunday here kind of confuses me. Am I the only one who gets confused when they have Sunday with like the other week, and then the Sunday afterwards it's like on the other side? So I was able to cross some stuff out, and I was getting confused. I really thought today was Friday, but it's not. It's Thursday. So I was able to cross out my quiz, and I had a conference call, and as of now I'm pretty much done. Our professor just told us that for a discussion will be due later on. So for now I'm just going to cook for tonight. I'm gonna make dinner for my dad and I always do that. I try to do that every day since we're staying in now, and we're avoiding to eat outside due to the pandemic. I'm trying to place my plants where they're not directly getting the sun. These pothos actually thrive better in it when they have indirected sunlight, yet these were actually over there, and that's why those spots are empty now, and I need to find something to put on there. I mean, my other camera is right there. It won't focus. There you go. And then I also have these plants right here that my grandmother got for me from her pothos plants that they had roots, so I ended up just transferring them to the pots that I had on the other side. So as of now, I'm hoping that these grow and that I cut them properly. See, I trimmed them from there from another plant, and I put them in here, so hopefully they keep growing and they just don't die on me, honestly. I just really like them. They're really cute, and so yeah, this is my other polka dot plant, which does really enjoy getting way more light than the other ones. My lamp is right there in the way, but there's the other one. Honestly, I'm not a I'm not obsessed with plants. I have more pots there to fill them up with plants, but at the moment I can't go out, so that's gonna have to wait. So I will be making dinner right now for my dad and I, and so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get cooking, and I'll talk to you guys later.